The video opens on a long, elegant table set in the middle of an empty warehouse, one side bare with nothing but a cracked wooden board, the other shining with gold plates, crystal glasses, and piles of food worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Mr. Beast stands between them, his voice carrying excitement and challenge as he announces that today he and 3 challengers will face the most extreme dining test ever, the $1 table versus the $500,000 table. Who survives the chaos and who walks away with victory will be decided in 100 days of madness. Survivor Mr. Beast walks to the $1 side with only a single coin in his hand. His eyes hard, his voice firm as he declares that survival will not come from luxury, but from grit, creativity, and pure determination. Extreme Mr. Beast leaps onto the edge of the golden table, shouting that this is his dream, chaos, danger, and thrill mixed together, as he vows to eat from every corner even if it breaks him. Moneymaster Mr. Beast strolls to the gold plates, smirking as he throws stacks of cash, promising that with money he will control the food, the power, and even the challengers. Mystery Mr. Beast drags in a locked wooden chest, carving feast or famine into the ground before vanishing into the shadows, sending chills across the warehouse. Fearless Mr. Beast clenches his fists, declaring that this challenge is about more than food. It is about endurance, unity, and proving that true victory is not bought but earned. From the very first day, tension explodes. Survivor Mr. Beast struggles to boil instant noodles on a tin can, stove scavenging scraps and leftover crumbs. Extreme sprints across the warehouse, climbing scaffolding to snatch apples hanging from wires, risking falls and injury to grab food. Moneymaster bribes staff for trays of steak, rice, and desserts, building his private stash while laughing at the others. Mystery stalks through the night, leaving half-eaten bread scattered with cryptic notes warning of hidden meals buried under piles of debris. Fearless keeps the group from collapsing, hauling buckets of water, lighting makeshift fires, and shouting above the chaos that they will not quit. By day 15, hunger begins tearing them apart. Survivor Mr. Beast builds a small clay stove with his hands blistered, boiling thin soup from vegetable scraps. Extreme dives headfirst into a pit of trash, wrestling rats and broken bottles for a single loaf of bread. Moneymaster guards his stash, forcing others to clean sweep and labor for even a bite. Mystery leaves riddles scrawled on walls, leading to hidden meals, but also to collapsing shelves and swarms of insects. Fearless drags teammates out of danger, demanding they focus on survival, not greed. By day 30, disaster strikes as a sudden storm rips through the warehouse. Water floods the tables, washing food away. Survivor Mr. Beast rebuilds his stove from soaked bricks, keeping fire alive with sheer will. Extreme climbs steel beams to tie tarps, nearly slipping to his death. Moneymaster screams as his expensive spread drowns in filthy water. Mystery laughs, replacing dry wood with soaked, useless logs, pushing them closer to failure. Fearless hurls himself into the storm, shouting that they will not break. By day 70, alliances shatter. Survivor Mr. Beast and Moneymaster clash fists, flying over stolen rice until Fearless breaks them apart, bloodied but unbroken. Extreme throws himself into reckless dares, climbing the highest rafters, nearly crashing down. Mystery grows cruel, scattering glass under sleeping mats, turning every night into agony. No one rests. No one trusts. The final challenge arrives in the last 20 days. They must build a table that can feed the entire warehouse crew using only leftover scraps, broken wood, and natural materials. Survivor Mr. Beast digs pits, hauls stone and clay, shaping a structure with his raw hands, shaking from exhaustion. Extreme risks his life, stacking beams, balancing on narrow edges, cutting himself but laughing through the pain. Moneymaster tries to bribe workers, but Mystery sabotages every deal, chasing helpers away. Fearless leads with fire, pushing them all, refusing to let the challenge defeat them. On day 100, the sun breaks through broken windows, illuminating a masterpiece. A massive handmade table rising from mud bricks and salvaged wood, covered with meals they cooked for everyone. Judges walk through, astonished at the creation, born from struggle. Survivor Mr. Beast stands, filthy, bleeding, but alive, declaring that true victory comes from grit and will. Extreme grins, battered, shouting this was the craziest challenge of his life. Moneymaster bows, humbled, stripped of his power. Mystery vanishes, leaving one final note saying, "True survival is feeding others, not yourself." Fireworks crackle above as survivor Mr. Beast lifts the $500,000 prize, his voice shaking with triumph, declaring this was the hardest 100 days of our lives. Hunger, betrayal, storms, danger, and madness. But through it all, we proved that true survival is courage, unity, and never giving up. And